All right, y'all. We're going to get into 25-26 Upper Deck Series 1 NHL 6-box hobby. Pick your team number 26. I'm your boy KJ. This was a pick your team style break, so here's all the teams. Here we go. We got Cousin Danny with the Rangers. We got DM with the Hurricanes, Avs, Panthers, Devils, Senators, Penguins. We got Game Time with the Red Wings and the Kraken. Kid Bean with the Canadians. Laker Will with the Caps. Matt with the Flames. We got, is that Bob? Bob with the Ducks. Bruins, Blue Jackets, Stars, Kings, Wild, Islanders, Leafs, Club, Canucks, and the Jets. Appreciate you, man. A lot of $7 value spots there. Pickle Rips with the Preds, Lightning. Rome with the Blackhawks and the Blues. Steven with the Sharks. Wade with the Sabres, Flyers. And Thornton with the Oilers and the Golden Knights. Good luck, everybody. We are fully sold out for KJ's breaks, but we do have Griff coming in later this evening, so there are still breaks to be had today. He's got the Big Dog Bash, I believe, right, for Sunday. So make sure to hop in that, y'all. Hop in that. Here we go, everybody. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Here we go. Here we go. Woo. Sorry, y'all. All right, y'all. Good luck. Here we go. Gotta get into it. Oh, we're already into it, but y'all know what I mean. All right. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Celebrini, second year. How about a UD Canvas Samuel Montembolt for the Canadians here for the Habs? That's a sick one right there. I can't say that I've seen this one before, so good little canvas there. And a Ostlin for the Sabres. Ostlin for the Sabres on the young gun. All right. We got Portraits, Clark. Oh, how about a Lucas Raymond Pop Count 500? Color match going to the Red Wings. Bang. All right. Hot box to start so far. We'll take that. Pop Count 500. Sizzle Reel, Sebastian Aho going to the Canes. Heiskanen, Pekka Luukkonen on the encore. We got a Ivan Demidov on the left checklist going to the left, going to the Canadians here. Since it's non-numbered, it's going to the Canadians here. Boom. Young Guns checklist. Nice. Actually, a very decent box so far. McKinnon going to the left. Not Young Guns checklist. And we're starting it off with a Mario Ferraro for the Sharks on the UD canvas. Sick. Going to the Sharkies. UD canvas. Gotta love it. All right. And how about a Michael Callahan for the Bruins on the Young Guns. Bruins Young Guns. Let's go. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Trouba. Ooh, okay. How about a Askarov outburst going to the Sharks. Wow, what a break to get the Sharks in. Sheesh. So far. Outburst, Askarov. That is sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Kempe. Heiskanen on the encore. How about a Luca Cagnoni for the Sharks on the Young Gun? So far, it's been a Shark box. Sharky box. Sharky box. Alrighty. Second half, here we go. Uh-oh, something cool. Oh, how about a Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers on the UD canvas here. Ooh. Young Guns Dylan Duke for the Lightning. Keep getting this guy's auto in the Black Diamond. Gonna have another half case tomorrow, or a 5-box inner. So if you guys are searching for that Black Diamond, I got some tomorrow. I know Griffin's got some more tonight, I think. So if you're trying to get in, Griff and KJ's got some. We got your back. Ooh, Jack Hughes for the Devils on the black and white UD canvas. That is nasty. That is nasty right there. Going to the Devils. Nasty. Freaking nasty. And a rinse done for the Kraken on the encore. We got a couple orders coming in. Joe getting in the pro debut. Good luck there, man. And another update series team going down. Angels. Good luck there, Jim. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, how about a Tyler Toffoli and a Macklin Celebrini compadres for the Sharks? There's an Askarov there on the base. How about a Senators Dazzlers Tim Stutzel and a Lucas Dostal for the Ducks on the UD canvas here. For the Ducks here. UD canvas. Nice. Boom, compadres, McDavid and Draisaitl. Young Guns, Jacob Melanson for the Kraken here. Boom. Svechenko. Jake Ottinger. Peterson on the goal-oriented. Orensky. All right. Compadres, Draisaitl, and McDavid. Damn, what a duo. All right, next box, second box. Here we go. Hopefully we can get a hologram. Here we go, second box. Here we go. right, yo. Here we go. Second box. UD Young Guns canvas. Ozzy Wiesplat for the Preds here. And a Jimmy Snuggard for the Blues on the UD Young Guns. Or not UD Young Guns, but just Young Guns. It is UD technically, so. There we go. Come on. McKinnon going to left checklist. Boom. How about a Pink Dazzlers Jake Neighbors for the Blues on the Pink Dazzlers. Neighbors. Cup Quest. Encore Earlson. Riley Duran for the Bruins on the Young Gun. Let's see. Come on. Dazzlers Gustafsson. How about a Troy Terry UD canvas going to the Ducks? And a Compositions Macklin Celebrini going to the Sharks. One of the top point scorers. Sub 19 or sub 20, I guess. Right. Donovan Sabranko going to the Sens here. On the Young Guns. Troy Terry. Connor Hellebuck. Makar. Alright. Next stack. Here we go. Alright, yo. Let's see here. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Jacob Gunsel on the Bustle. Jake Sanderson for the Senators on the UD canvas here. Young Guns. Nikita Tilapia, as I like to call him for the Canucks. Tilapia. There we go. Checklist going left. Alright, I think. Yep. We got a clear for the Senators. Linus Ullmark here on the horizontal clear. I don't think I've gotten one of these horizontal, but that is sick. Going to the Senators. Boom. Let's go. Clayton Keller. Tippett. We got Clayton Keller for the Mammoth here, or the Hockey Club from Utah, or the Coyotes. On the UD canvas here. Boom. And a Dylan Duke for the Lightning Young Guns as well. Ooh, how about a Rickard Rakell for the Penguins on the Outburst here? Outburst. Yeah, bro. Dude, we already pulled one of those band of colors out of the Black Diamond, bro. It's pretty awesome. To 25 for the Red Wings. Owen Stillinger for the Blue Jackets here on the Young Guns. How you doing, B? Like, we already sold out of everything, too. Everything sold out. For KJ, at least. We got Griff coming in later. So. Oh, yeah, bro. How you doing, though? This is box 3. No Demidov yet, though, so. And I would love to get a 101 out of this product. So. Neat to see it. Doing good, bro. Doing good. I am, well, I'm halfway through my current term of school, so getting down to the projects now. I have to make I think it's like a 10 to 12 page slide deck or something like that for a business presentation. Other than that, I mean, doing all right, you know. What is it? Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just business. I forgot the name of the course. I just take what they tell me to take. Boom! Joining Bennington for the Blues on the UD canvas. You know what I mean? They told me, I think, around this time next year, I should actually be done. Maybe, if not, a little bit sooner than that. So, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Rodrigo Abols, the Flyers here on the Young Guns. So, you know, just, you know, powering through school, I guess. Slowly but surely. Just chucking along. I just procrastinated that. Didn't do it. Now I gotta, you know, knock it out. Boom! How about a Young Guns outburst? Matthew Wood for the Predators. Boom. I was going for business management, but now I'm thinking more like along the lines of sports management. Just because I really like sports, and I want to be able to be around sports, because I think that would be cool. Colton Dack for the Blackhawks here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Just procrastinated getting my degree for so long. Ooh, how about a UD Young Guns canvas here? Ryan Suzuki going to the Canes. Boom. That's pretty sweet. And a Ryan Leonard for the Caps. Bang. Ryan Leonard for the Caps. Yeah, I'm just ready to be done with school, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just ready. Just ready. John hopping in on that Panini Big Dog. All right. Let's see. Almost halfway through, y'all. Almost halfway through. How about a Sam Rinsel to 100 on the Young Guns for the Blackhawks? Boom. On the UD exclusives. This is nice right here. Boom. Blackhawks. Nice. Yeah, I like, you know what I mean? Like, if I could do this, you know what I mean? And, you know, like, make it into my own business. You know, not necessarily Mojobreak, but, like, just cards. And make it so I could sustain it. I would love to do that, but, you know what I mean? Like, I would also really like to work for, like, the Giants organization or the 49ers. Any of those organizations I would want to work for. I just think it'd be cool. Those are my teams I like, and I think it'd be cool to work for them. especially the Giants, because the Giants have a really cool ballpark, so that'd be really cool to be able to get to go to every day. Connor McMichael for the Capitals, UD Canvas. I mean, honestly, if I were to have to work in San Francisco, you know what I mean, I wouldn't even. I don't think I would. I'm saying this now, but I don't know if I can. I can overlook having to go to San Francisco. What's a dog? The Young Guns to 100. Ooh, Quinn Hudson for the Oilers here on the Young Guns. That one was huge, right? Okay, let's keep going. Snuggard, Kemp, Carlson. Alrighty. Almost into the third, or the fourth box into the second half. How about a Valerie for the Avalanche on the UD canvas? Yeah, that Rinsel is nasty. Yeah, I mean, but the great news is, like, if I did have to, like, the great thing about Oracle Park is that I could literally take the Caltrain all the way to, like, right in front of the station, and then it's just like a 10-minute walk, if that. Ooh, Rinsel on the Blackhawks on the base, Young Guns. So I wouldn't have to worry about the traffic that much, you know what I mean? Like, I could just drive to the Caltrain station, and then because there's a couple different Caltrain stations by my house too, or by my apartment. Ooh, boom. We got a Connor Bedard Blackhawks black and white UD canvas. That is nasty. That is nasty. Oh, the bridge? Yeah, bro. I used to live in Berkeley, and then I used to work in like South San Francisco. So I know, dude. That was no bueno. No bueno. I used to live like right at the base of the university too, so like pretty deep. Pretty deep up in there. Hey, yo, pause. Oh yeah, there's the ferry too. But the ferry's in like Redwood City. So like I'd have to drive a little bit further for that, I think. So I mean Caltrain is literally like a few, like not even a mile away, I think. So like I think like my apartment's like right in the middle of two Caltrain stops, so I just think it'd be cool to work for the Giants. I just really like the Giants organization, you know, obviously. And so I just think it'd be really cool. Come on, give us a 1-on-1 here. It is 140, by the way, guys. 140. I have a feeling like by the time we're done with these boxes, it'll be 2 o'clock, which means we can rip that Jumbo Chrome. I know we've been waiting for that one to rip since we've been filled, but we do need to wait till the correct time till we can rip it. So, like I said, hopefully by the time we're done here, though, it will be time to rip. So. All right, there we go. Boom. How about a Kucherov for the UD canvas going to Lightning here? Kucherov, Lightning UD canvas, and a Carter Mazur Red Wings Young Guns here. Toffoli. Checklist on the left. Ooh, Ovechkin Pink Dazzlers going to the Caps here. Right? I think it would be cool. But you know, just where do I start with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know where to start. I think the sports marketing class that I took last, was it last term or is it this term? Cam Lund on the Young Guns was trying to prepare me to take internships, but I guess I gotta go refer back to my notes. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have any experience, so I need to gain some. And I don't know if that's necessarily the spot where you would gain it, or if you know you need to have the pre-existing experience. But I just think it'd be cool. Steven Stamkos on the Young Guns, or not on Young Guns, but on the UD Canvas going to Nashville. Going to Nashville. Boom. And a Young Guns Sam Morton for the Flames. One of the last few teams up there, right? Excuse me. And we got a Matthias Ekholm for the Oilers on the Outburst here. Denny hopping in for some more stuff today. What we getting into, Denny? Oliver Moore, Young Guns for the Blackhawks here. Alright. Oh, toasty in here. After this box, might need to turn the AC on. Maybe after this deck, it's getting... Ross Colton for the Avs. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. Gonna need to definitely turn off the AC. Nope. Young Guns, Nicolas Coco for the Kraken here. I mean, I guess, thinking about it now, there's one person I went to high school with. He was a few grades above me, but he has, oh, damn. He worked with he works with both organizations, actually. So this Barkov for the Panthers has some chipping on there. I mean, it's not numbered. But yeah, it's a blue Encore with some chipping on there. Sorry about that, y'all. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Where's our Demidov? Come on. Ooh, Dazzlers. Crosby. Sidney Crosby for the Penguins on the Dazzlers. Will Smith for the Sharks. UD Canvas. Oh. Callahan for the Bruins on the Young Guns. All right. Here we go. Second to last box. Just try to see if we switch up the packs and the stack. Gives us any different luck, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 146. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to rip that bow in your chrome after this, y'all. Alright, let's go. Hey, how about a Dylan Cousins for the Senators here on the UD canvas? UD canvas. And a Skylar Brindamore for the Canes here on the Young Guns. Skylar Brindamore for the Young Guns for the Canes. Outburst coming. How about a Panarin outburst for the Rangers here? Artemi Panarin outburst. How about a Robertson for the Rangers on the Young Guns? Rangers Young Guns. Boom. Demko on the Dazzlers. Alright, we got a Cole Caulfield UD canvas going to the Canadians. I almost said, what I don't know. Canadians, though. UD canvas. Jacob Melanson for the Kraken here on the Young Guns. Leonard. Patrick Lane for the Canadians here on the UD canvas. And there we have it. Our first Ivan Demidov, Canadians, Young Gun. Here we go. Worth at least $100, if not more. Boom. Pretty much spot paid, I'm pretty sure. Well, not spot paid, but almost. If we get two, definitely spot paid. Ooh, how about a Timo Meyer Cup Quest on the red here? Number to 199. Color match for the Devils. Pretty nasty. Boom. I think that's like one of the first ones I've seen numbered for that insert. I'll take it. We will take it for sure. Let's go. Jacob Quillian, Maple Leafs Young Guns here. Yep, 9 minutes until 2, so we'll definitely be able to break that football break right after this, y'all. Oh, and Tippett for the Flyers here. Come on, come on. Give us something. Luca Cagnoni for the Sharks here. Young Guns. Gonna need some more sleeves, it looks like, in a second here. Ooh, Tanev for the Maples on the black and white UD canvas here. Going to the Maple Leafs. Lane Hudson Encore. Alright, y'all. Let's see. Alright. Alright, last box, Mojo. Let's see it. Alright, y'all. Last box. Here we go. Ooh, Jake Ottinger for the Stars here in the UD canvas. Stars. And then Artyom Levshinov for the Blackhawks here on the Young Guns. Boom! Seth Jarvis for the Canes. Pop count 500. Going to the Canes. Color match. Boom. Let's go. Nice little way to end this break, I guess, right? Young Gun Suzuki for the Canes here. Back-to-back Cane hits. Here we go. Alright, we're going to start it off with the UD canvas. Adam Lowry for the Jets. Matthew Wood for the Predators here. Nope. We got a Seth Jarvis outburst for the Canes. Damn, Canes box. And I ain't talking about no chicken tenders. Oliver Rodrigue for the Oilers here on the Young Gun. Boom. All right, last half of the last box, y'all. How about a Nick Foligno for the Blackhawks here on the UD canvas? Boo, 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 boo. Rory Cairns for the Flames on the Young Guns here. Ooh, how about a Robertson for the Rangers on the clear Young Guns? Boom. That's sick. That's definitely a take right there. Boom. Tooch. Rangers getting a good one there. Dazzlers, Geeky. How about a UD Canvas checklist? Kaprizov and Ovechkin. It's not numbered, so it's just going to go to the left. It's going to the Wild there, but that's sick. Joaquin Kemmel for the Preds here. Guys, just because my breaks are sold out doesn't mean we're done for the day. We got Griff coming in later, and he'll be doing his own list of breaks. If you want to check it out, the website, it's already up there. He's got a good amount of breaks available for you guys tonight. You're going to have some good fun on a Sunday with Griff. We got a lot to recap here. So I'm just going to go quickly over the UD Young Guns because there's a lot. Campbell for the Preds, Cairns for the Flames, Rodrigue for the Oilers, Wood for the Preds, Hurricanes, Suzuki, Levchinov for the Blackhawks, Cagnoni for the Sharks, Quillion for the Leafs, Demidov for the Canadians, Melanson for the Kraken, Robertson for the Rangers, Brindamore for the Hurricanes, Callahan for the Bruins, Coco for the Kraken, Moore for the Blackhawks, Morton for the Flames, Lund for the Sharks, Mazur for the Red Wings, Rinsel for the Blackhawks, Hudson for the Oilers. We got Finley for the Lightning, Leonard for the Caps, Suzuki on the Young Guns UD Canvas for the Canes, Dodge for the Blackhawks, Bowles for the Flyers, Sillinger for the Blue Jackets, Duke for the Lightning, Tilapia for the Canucks, Sabrango for the Sens, Duran for the Bruins, Snuggard for the Blues, Melanson for the Kraken, Duke for the Lightning, Cagnoni for the Sharks, Callahan for the Bruins, Demidov going to the left, Young Guns checklist, Osland, Sabres. All right, and then we got the UD canvases. We got Kirill Kaprizov on the left, going the Wild, Foligno Blackhawks, Lowry Jets, Ottinger Stars, Tanev on the black and white for the Leafs, Tippett for the Flyers, Lane for the Canadians, Caulfield for the Canadians, Senators, Cousins, Smith for the Sharks, Colton for the Avalanche, Stamkos for the Preds, Lightning, Kucherov, Connor Bedard for the Blackhawks on the black and white, Valerie for the Avalanche, Michael for the Caps, Binnington for the Blues, Keller for the Mammoth, Sanderson for the Sens, Terry for the Ducks, Wiesblatt UD Young Guns Canvas for the Predators, Dostal for the Ducks, Hughes for the black and white for the Devils, Draisaitl for the Oilers, Ferraro for the Sharks, and Montenbault for the Canadians. Boom. And then we had these guys as well. We had a Matthew Robertson for the Rangers on the clear Young Guns. We got a Seth Jarvis Hurricanes outburst
We got a Seth Jarvis Hurricanes pop count 500. We got a Timo Meyer numbered to 199 going to the Devils color match. We got an Artemi Panarin Rangers outburst. We got a Sidney Crosby Dazzlers for the Penguins. Barkov for the Panthers on the blue encore. Ekholm for the Oilers on the outburst. Ovechkin Capitals on the pink Dazzlers. We got a Sam Rinsel to 100 on the Young Guns going to the Blackhawks there. We got a Matthew Wood for the Preds on the outburst. We got a Rich Card Raquel for the Penguins on the outburst. We got a Linus Olmark Senators on the clear. We got an Macklin Celebrini compositions. We got a Jake Neighbors pink Dazzlers for the Blues. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl compadres. Tyler Toffoli, Macklin Celebrini compadres. We got a Oscarov outburst for the Sharks, and we got a Lucas Raymond pop count 500 going to the Red Wings. Thank you, everyone that got in on that break. That was a fun one. I appreciate everyone helping us out, get that one closed. And, yeah, let's get this next break going here. I will be right back. Let's see what came in, though. We had Denny getting the update series. We had Black Diamond going down. Adam, appreciate you. We had Chris hopping in some Disney. We had Christian hopping into some Disney as well. Elizabeth hopping into some football.